High above the desert, shapes begin to emerge. Not roads, not shadows, but something far older. What you are seeing are the Blythe Intaglios, massive figures carved directly into the desert floor. They are so large that their true form can only be understood from the air. These aerial images were captured near Blythe, California, east of the Big Maria Mountains and just west of the Colorado River. This perspective, quiet and elevated, mirrors how these ancient figures were first rediscovered in the modern era. The Blythe Intaglios, also known as the Blythe Geoglyphs, are a group of enormous ground drawings etched into the desert surface. They include 3 human figures, 2 4-legged animals, and a large spiral. The largest human figure stretches an incredible 171 feet from head to toe. Unlike stone monuments or earthen mounds, these figures were created by scraping away darker surface rocks to reveal lighter soil beneath. The displaced stones were pushed aside to outline the shapes, and the exposed soil was compacted, slowing plant growth and helping the figures endure for centuries. The Colorado Desert is the only place in North America where desert intaglios like these are known to exist. Despite decades of study, the exact purpose of the Blythe Intaglios remains unknown. No Colorado River Native American group has claimed to have created them, though some acknowledge ceremonial use. Radiocarbon dating suggests the figures may date anywhere from around 900 BCE to 1200 CE. Some researchers believe these geoglyphs were ceremonial gathering places, possibly connected to morning rituals or spiritual pilgrimages. Patterns, trails, and nearby rock alignments suggest movement, dance, and repeated visitation. What is clear is this: these figures were meant to be experienced as part of the landscape, not owned, altered, or fully explained. In 1932, a pilot flying between Las Vegas and Blythe noticed strange shapes below. That chance observation led to archaeological surveys and eventually national attention. Unfortunately, publicity also brought damage. Visitors walked the lines, drove across the figures, and disrupted their fragile surfaces. To protect them, fences were installed in the 1970s, and in 1982, the Blythe Intaglios were placed on the National Register of Historic Places. Today, they remain protected, silent, and vulnerable. From the air, the Blythe Intaglios feel less like drawings and more like messages. Not messages meant to be read, but messages meant to be felt. They remind us that long before satellites, before maps, before modern borders, people shaped the land with intention, belief, and meaning. Sometimes, the best way to honor the past is simply to observe it from a respectful distance and let the desert speak for itself. If you enjoyed this aerial video, please like, subscribe, and leave us a comment. Thanks for watching.